Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'm recovering from a bit of a cold at the moment, so my commentary might be a little bit lighter. Hell, this video might be a little bit shorter than usual, seeing as we kind of go about an hour and a half with these episodes. But we just complete the next part of the story. We got ourselves a fancy new Marauder 2, or not Marauder 2, just a regular Marauder. There's a 100-ton version of this called the Marauder 2, which is bigger, more powerful, and as you can imagine, that much more of a beast. But otherwise, we've done pretty well in that last mission because, again, it was a story mission, but most of my mechs are in perfect condition outside of maybe my Cyclops, which did lose an arm. I already have repairs underway, but all these other mechs have really lost nothing to them. I call this all a really good day's work considering. And like I said, we got ourselves a new heavy mech, and now that the bug is all fixed out with the cold storage, I might start throwing some of these reserve mechs into here so that way I don't have to worry about fiddling around with it to sell the excess mechs we get. Although I'll keep two of these I'll keep the Blackjack and a Firestar out, maybe for if I'm feeling bold to do like a demolition mission. Then I might chance it. Otherwise, the Marauder was in cold storage, so I had to fit up with weaponry, so I think what I gave it is it's going to have 2 large lasers and the UAC-5 that we got in that last mission. So it's going to be a nice treat to see how that performs, and ideally it'll have the same kind of range where it stays at a safe distance, kind of like how the Awesome and our Warhammer has been doing. I'm really hopeful anyway. And then the Battle Masters, my Cyclops, can stay in the front lines and try and take all the hits. Ideally. With that said though, we got a bit of a trek ahead of us. The next story mission is all the way on the other side of Steiner territory. So, I'm probably just going to start making the trek over there, and we'll see about tackling a couple of these high value missions on the way there. I'm not going to worry about these simple missions that are in the way, especially since we already got like 8 million funds, so I like to think I'm in good condition. What's the best route? 76 days, okay. So I can make a pit stop at this black market basically, and it costs me no time from the looks of it. It's going to be a lot of time still with that said, 48 days, but repairing the Cyclops and fitting the Marauder is going to easily take 30 days, so that's not a huge issue. I am just eager to get us some more stuff. Although I seriously doubt a black market is going to get me anything fancy, but I am eager to see what's available, let alone what's different about it. Let's see. A bunch of tier 0s. That's for something that's a black market, this is sorely disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Good handful of mechs here that I don't want. Could make an argument for a grasshopper, especially one that's in good condition. But before we even get to the next mission, I think I'm gonna have to pay the monthly fee. But is there an argument for this? Not really. It can only equip one heavy or large slot, large laser or PPC, and then a bunch of medium lasers. My Battlemaster is better equipped for that, in all seriousness. So let's continue on over here. Another 30 days, alas, but we don't have to worry about those we don't have to worry about those maintenance fees. And by the time the next 90 days rolls around, we should be swimming in even more wealth. So I'm not too worried. Will all the missions continue to be? Ooh, this looks like a choice type mission. So we get the Rebellion and Independence. So I'm curious. Oh, this is to quash the Rebellion, and this is the Freedom Fighters, huh? So at a first glance there, a Firestarter versus, what is it, a Griffin? It seems like this is a better deal, a little bit. Yeah, we don't get much in equipment otherwise. What about funds? Same funds, same reputation. So it's a question of if I want more money for the Griffin to sell, or just the morale, or just my morals, I suppose. We'll see what the Freedom Fighters have to say. We represent the Free Sky Movement, the true voice of the Isle. Our people within the Lyran Commonwealth Isles of Sky or Sky region have grown restive and dissatisfied under the Archon's rule. Although Sky has always maintained a pilot light of secessionists sought throughout the centuries, the loss of our worlds to the Draconis Combine and Free World League during the Third Succession War has fanned this flame into an active rebellion against the Archon. Civil discourse has fallen by the wayside, and our region is a lit match away from detonating the proverbial powder keg and turning the Isles' secession into armed revolt. The Archon tasked Aldo Lustrade IV and Ryan Steiner with diffusing the situation, but they both support the Free Sky movement and thus will do nothing to hinder our cause. Interesting. In support of our movement, large segments of personnel from the Sky Rangers Brigade have either taken leave or are currently AWOL and are now trained alongside the civilian volunteers of our movement. We who seek for the Isles of Sky to succeed from the Lyran Commonwealth ask for your services to supplement the Sky Rangers who support independent Isle of Sky. Okay. So, Lyran Independence and Rebellion. I'm assuming. And the other one's just about quashing rebellion. Has grown distant from. Yeah. So this is about dealing with the rebels. Okay. So I'm alright with this. Let's get to start. It helps to pass the time, I suppose. Now, where exactly we need to go? Okay, just defense mission right here. Sounds good enough for me. Mission 70, that's an odd-looking icon right there. That looks like a Amazon or Viking or something rather than just a civilized house or something like that. This was not the logo I was expecting when I was thinking of a faction trying to separate. The Free Sky Movement, okay. So, defense mission, difficulty 70. I honestly cannot for the life of me remember what the previous missions were we did, but I think we should be okay. And since this defense, I should be able to get away with less insurance, hopefully. Don't get a lot of salvage rights, even for like a decent mech, so let's try it this way. If I'm lucky, I won't have to worry about too much damage on my mech. If I'm lucky. And then, this is our max touch right now, so we got pretty little wiggle room. And I'd like to continue to level these guys up. Ideally, Freeman, I need to get him some ballistic skill practice. Or at least to be using some ballistic weapons to help level that up. So I may cut you out for a time being. Alright, Braden, you still need to boost your energy weapons, so you might be a good candidate there. Let's see, missiles, so Shenzhen, you're good there. And the dragon should be a good fit for you, Dobbins, for the time being. And of course, I'm going to stick with the Cyclops for now. And so far, my skills are pretty well balanced, outside of maybe getting more missiles to train up. Which, hopefully, the SRMs should help a little bit. Because I'm trying to remember what last few mechs I've primarily been using. The Warhammer a little bit, which had SRMs. The Awesome is a big culprit of this, because it only had 3 PPCs. And I'm trying to remember what else it had. Even the Victor had missiles on it, to be honest, so I'm not sure. It's a slow and steady process either way, because I would like to get as much damage potential as possible, but we are ready. This is a defense mission, so I like to believe I can do this pretty damn well. Especially if I can at least keep the damage on most of the mechs minor. Because I can easily switch over to a Victor or the Battlemaster for the other missions.
Against the Free Sky Movement supply lines. Up ahead is a critical logistics hub that must be defended at all costs.
I almost want to fight on top of this hill there, especially with my longer range mechs. Although we only have an Awesome for that to be serious. They could truly take advantage of it. We got a couple turrets too. There is enough high walls that I could maybe use them as some cover. Oh, and there's even a mech down there. That urban mech's seen better days, hasn't it? I'm really tempted to just leave some of my mechs up here. The dragon could do decent up here too. And I don't know where to put the battle master with that said. Oh wait, this is oh yeah, who am I kidding? Yeah, this is defense mission. I was thinking Warzone. Not that it's a big issue, but I gotta keep that in mind in case they deploy in a bad spot. So urban mech, that's easy enough to deal with, and I gotta remember that's gonna be hard to hit. I say that and I immediately hit the autocannon 10 with the 20. That's a good sign to start this off, isn't it? That was close. There. Alright, this should be nice and simple. A couple of helicopters to deal with. Oh, and a mech. Let's not forget about our cicada friend. Oh, beautiful hit. Well, you know what could have made that better? Legging the bastard. Oh, you're still alive? I figured you ejected. Nope. There's a couple of mechs even. That's kind of the one thing I'm afraid of, but this place has a lot of health. Oh, there's even a locust here. I'm not too worried about my allies or lance mates. And there's no bonus reward for having a certain health. So it's just a matter of succeeding. Okay, so... Yep, try murder that thing. Because I'm about to take a big beating. Just because of inconvenient placement. There, that's one good way to get rid of a quick draw. Gotta be mindful of the armor. Although I think the quick draw is the bigger threat anyway. You still got plenty of health, you should be okay. Alright, awesome. You get back up the hill if that's possible. That wasn't that wasn't bad at all. I was just surprised everyone would come visit. I figured I would have to run around for the cicada and other mechs that were roaming. Okay, there's cicada over there. Let's give him a nice AC-20 welcome. Ah, missed. I wanted him with the autocannon, but it's going to be tricky. Because he's not fighting us. I figured he'd try and fight us rather than run away. This AI is too smart. He knows we're big mechs. There's a good hit. One more time, please. Got him from behind the building. Oh, there's a bunch of mechs down here. Alright, I'll have them come in and help. So far my positioning has been really bad, I suppose. Oh, they're busy taking out the locust, that's what that comment was from. Oh, that was actually destroyed, wow. Oop, I missed that shot and almost hit the building. Pay no mind to that shot. That's the plan. There. Yeah, what's left? We got a vehicle over there and a light mech of some kind. No, you're not supposed to walk into the buildings. That's my strategy. Come on, where are you? Hopefully they can kill that for me. While I figure out where this tank went. I don't know where that tank went. I'm hoping it died. Because I know it was there earlier. Alright, just kill this locust. I trust you guys could take care of a little flea. It's hardly a threat to you. Okay, so we got contact over there. That works out nicely. And I think that dropship actually destroyed a helicopter, which would have been amazing. If it somehow pulled that off. Hopefully, hopefully our Locust AI can deal with them. Because we got a couple mechs here, and I want to get a couple of lovely AC-20 shots on them. Ah, that was a bad shot. There. Make him feel welcomed. Damn it. If you saw that, the autocannon 20 went right under his leg. That time it blew off his leg. Alright, what's the other one? Quick draw, okay. I was hoping that'd be on the torso. Not so much. Still 43%, we're good. Nobody panic. You are all sorts of screwed now, buddy. And we need to destroy, what, another 14 more after this wave? Nope, gotta watch my armor, since I'm the one getting hammered here right now. Because I am in his prime range, that's probably why. And for a moment I saw I hit my own teammate there. Was trying to gamble for that kill. Now we got a couple tanks. You are still good, buddy. I'm really hoping. Although, with them constantly spawning away from me makes it a little difficult. The Awesome at least is doing his job, so I can be happy for that. Now... Ooh, SRM carrier, that's probably what's doing a lot of damage to this base right now, too. Ooh, and I actually managed to hit it. Maybe nothing worthwhile, but I managed to hit it. Alright, so let's hope that we don't get caught in a bad spot. Where are they dropping? Okay, back to the same spot as before. So we may have one more wave after this, depending on how many of them spawned. Okay, I'm pretty certain it might be just one more wave after this. And that's where they bring in the big guns. Two heavies and a blackjack. Can I get some free shots on before they do too much damage to me, though? Because I would like the Battle Master to come up here to help soak a little bit of shots for me. Actually, I probably don't even need to do that. If I can get up here quickly enough, that helps. Now, Battle Master, I don't want your rear gauge shots, so... I want you to get ready to engage. By ideally having yourself turned around and not rear exposed. Now, can we taunt them over? Bullseye! Oh, I don't think he liked it. Just a wild guess, but I don't think he liked that autocannon 20. That was a miss. That was a bad shot. Just trying to get their attention, ideally.
Shared targets identified.
Although it's not going to happen now when they're side strafing back and forth like that. And I gotta keep an eye on my autocannon count. That's important.
HQ is being targeted. Initiate evacuation protocol.
Okay, maybe that one hit I did on the blackjack was just a fluke. I'm messing up all the shots now. Disarm them. And keep an eye on my armor. Alright, destroy the quick draw next, please. We'll start with the leg, since that's what's already crippled. And then we'll go for the other leg, because that would be the easiest way to get a kill on you. No, I'm supposed to... Stop turning your leg like that. I want to destroy it. Thank you.
Shared target identified.
Alright, so far we're still in good shape. That was a good hit on the rear. Can I follow it up? Yeah, I definitely need to either get more... Well, double heat sinks probably be the easiest solution to this heat. Oh, and my side torso's exposed. And we still have 6 targets left. So trust my lance mates to do the damage necessary, or at least draw his attention. There goes almost all your weaponry. Now I just gotta make sure my torso doesn't suffer unnecessary damage. Oh, you're still looking at me, you bugger. I don't appreciate that. So stop looking at me. Alright. Oh, where is it?
Entering the combat zone's perimeter.
Okay, I heard it close to me, so I was worried.
Target eliminated.
So there's probably 3 mechs on that dropship. We just destroyed 2 of them. And there's still 30% left on the base, so I think we're okay.
Moving as instructed.
Let's see. Battlemaster's about to lose its large laser arm. Awesome and Dragon. Well, Awesome is doing what the Awesome does, being awesome. Who would have thought?
Heading to designated location.
And
Move.
Victor, that's scary.
Holding at designated position.
And I have 17 shots. Let's not waste them.
Top point reached.
It's going to be tricky to hit that Victor, though, but if we can pull it off, that'd be great. Ideally, salvaging the Autocannon 20 is the big thing. And it's nice to appreciate the fireworks without having to be the one shooting them for a change. I'm going to try and soften up this Victor. Good hit on the left arm there, but I want the torso ideally. Good, that's better. Don't hit me, please. Nice, we're doing really good on these shots. But that's going to change quickly. Damn!
Lens target received.
Kill this thing now before the autocannon becomes a burden. Because I want to salvage the autocannon after all. I missed that shot, sadly.
Coordinating our attack.
And I gotta keep in mind my torso's exposed, so that could mean my autocannon being destroyed pretty soon.
Targeting info updated.
No, stop shooting at my torso. I shoot at your torso. There goes all your weaponry, you dick.
Focus target updated.
How does it feel having no weapons anymore? Oh, you still want a piece of me, do ya? Gonna have to be careful. He may very well destroy my autocannon still with a lucky critical hit. Yep, torso's still taking more hits, so... And there's one more target after this thing. Okay, he's turning away. Finish him! Try and aim a little bit higher. That way we can hit the torso and not the leg as much. There, that's better. Wow, I think I even hit him in the HUD. I don't know if I hit him in the HUD or someone else killed him or what. That would have been amazing if it was a HUD kill.
That's the last of the attackers. The free sky movement is grateful, I'm sure.
Alright, that was pretty good. I don't know how to damage woods for everyone else, especially with Battlemaster maybe losing a large laser. But the Cyclops continued to do its thing, and having that autocannon on the torso, I would like to say is a nice convenience, but they never breached the armor on my arms, so I don't know if that's really true or not. So we get the riflemen, a bunch of salvage, but I couldn't have gotten any of them anyway. And the assurance basically covers all the damage I took. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Actually, let's see, share cost. More lasers are always nice, especially since I only have 4 of them at the moment. Sadly, I did not salvage any of the I did not salvage the autocannon. Oh, there is. There's the autocannon 20. Never mind. I will happily take that. I need a replacement in case, even though I already own one. That's probably going to be nice and convenient considering how expensive they are. So yeah, most damage was just on me and the Battlemaster. I say that was a good day's work. Or 10 days work even. Now what's next? Because we have more up here. Yeah, because this can't be a story mission right here, right? I see this icon, I'm wondering if that's the story mission or not. Oh, that's what I'm currently tracking, I think. Alright, that had me confused at first. So what can we repair for the next battle? I think it's safe to say, whoops, the Awesome's good to go. We could deal with a little bit extra cost there because it's like almost nothing anyway. And the Dragon is in decent condition. Yeah, 23 days, that was a lot more notable. But I still have a good plethora of mechs. And this puts me really close to an industrial zone anyway, if worst case I need to do another mission. So let's... Oh, no, I didn't get a mech. I was going to say maybe I should have sold my mech, but I don't have one. Because we did not have the salvage rights for it. And in all honesty, I would like some replacement components for the Autocannon 20s and that. Since they're going to be a lot harder to come by if they aren't just tier 0 or tier 1s. I'm just going to have to remember which ones have the burst fire and which ones are the single Sol slug. Because I think I prefer more of the single shot, because that's so much more satisfying. Especially when it hits like you saw. So the 14th Leering Guards have established a forward base within the Isle Sky to try scaring us into inaction and attempting to cripple the Free Sky Independence movement before it can truly begin. Assault this base to destroy a warehouse storing fuel, ammo, and other expendables. A successful strike will significantly hamper the 14th's ability to curtail the Free Sky's actions. And this is what, a raid? Yep, this is a raid. So there could be a lot of stuff coming at me at once. It was brutal before. So I'm not oblivious to that. So I want to increase my insurances maybe for that. If I'm honest. But I think we're okay with this. It's just a question of how does my tonnage look? Because what would I take? Maybe the Victor. Hell, I might Yeah, I know it's a hot map, so I'm gonna have to be careful on this. Do I dare take the... Do I dare take the Warhammer when the Awesome probably would be better, considering I would be more in the front line? I think I'd go back to my Awesome for this one, since the Cyclops is currently in repair. Actually, no, this is a good opportunity to play with our Marauder and the Ultra Autocannon, I think. It may be incredibly hot though, but I think this might be an opportunity to try something different. Something fun, something potent, and how are we doing on tonnage? I have 15 tons, can I get away with a bigger mech? Is that at all possible? First, what's the tonnage of the Dragon? Ooh, I can get the Orion and the Warhammer. Orion's probably better just because this place should be a lot hotter. So I think I'm okay with this. I'm more of a longer range mech. My heat may not be the best. Let's see, 1.6 cooling, 2.1 cooling, 1.6 coolings. But it's only 2 lasers, so maybe I can get away with it. Maybe. This is a bit of a test run for this mech, so I don't know what to expect. And Brandon, you need to get those energy skills leveled up. For crying out loud, you have an Awesome and you've been shooting from max range most of this time in the last battle. Get that skill leveled up, damn it.
Attention. Prepare for battle like departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Oh, they better be clear because they're gonna get shot
Online.
otherwise.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
The Free Sky Movement have tasked us with attacking a base belonging to the 14th Lyran Guards. Doing so should throw a wrench in their operations and bring the Free Sky Movement one step closer to independence.
Now, I gotta keep in mind, this is a raid, so a lot of stuff can spawn on us as we go in.
Target acquired.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is chain fire these large lasers, just in case. And I don't like this layout going up on the high ground, though. I'm just wondering, how's the best approach here? High ground slope can be bad if there's anything waiting for us. And there's another high ground slope over up north, too. So we're stuck going high ground no matter what. Maybe we just give it a moment for them to come to us, huh? Just take our time and snipe them as they pop over.
Target acquired.
Because, yeah, right now, I don't like just walking up there, because we've seen how hectic these raids can be.
Target acquired.
I'm just wondering... Oh, yeah, and this explains it, because more of them are coming around our corner and backside.
Location received. We're Oscar Mike.
Yep, you guys just hang back there, provide a little bit of vision while I poke. Because I know how to run the hell away if things start to go bad. I'm hoping I know how to run away.
Target acquired.
Nav point reached.
There.
Holding a designated position. Holding our location.
Let's not make a mistake here, because I'm not going to have backup. I just want to stir the hornet's nest and then be able to put them in a kill zone. Or kill box, basically. That UAC is going to take a little bit of work to gain used to.
Incoming missile. New target.
Nope, just run away. Ow. What the hell just hit me? Was that a catapult or an LRM carrier? Something's doing a lot of damage.
Destroyed.
That was not pleasant. Wow.
Target acquired.
Okay, it was an LRM carrier, but not a very scary one, so I'm surprised it did that much damage. If it was an LRM-60, I could understand. Oh. Okay, I stand corrected then.
Destroyed.
And I had to make sure firing a UAC-5 just only takes 1 charge on the counter. Just want to be sure. Alright, I think it's time for everyone to go up there now. I hope. There were some targets up there, but not a lot. I just know how this goes badly before, when it spawns everything on us, and we have to fight from all angles. That's kind of what I'm trying to prevent from happening again.
Relocating.
Just to make my repairs a little more manageable. If possible, maybe we can start moving this way, so that at least they can't flank us.
Target acquired.
Okay, target site there. I expect them to be very angry once we destroy that.
Oscar Mike.
Target acquired.
Hell, they're already getting angry apparently. And the one interesting thing about the Ultra Autocannon is I technically can fire it back to back there before it properly reloads. There's just a chance of it jamming.
Holding at your waypoint. On mark.
It may not seem like it with the way it's rapid firing currently, but it can. It sounds satisfying though, I won't lie. Come on, Scorpion.
Target destroyed.
You guys don't even notice that there's a Warhammer right here trying to kill us. I don't know why you're ignoring it when it's been right in your sights all this time. Alright, let the rear take a couple hits. There you go. He just got hammered. What else is there? Because you're shooting at something, I want to know what. Let me in on a secret.
Target eliminated.
Well, that explains that.
Target destroyed.
Oh, and you're following me too. I gotta keep that in mind.
Target destroyed.
Oops. For some reason, I thought my torso could hit that.
Target destroyed.
Now we got company. Where are they? I hear it. Oh, well, that explains that.
Target acquired.
Ooh, a Black Knight. You're a rare sight. Kill that thing now. Because it's got a lot of firepower. Oh, I just jammed.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah,
Destroyed.
destroy a spider, I'll destroy everything else.
We are on your target, Commander.
So far, this feels very manageable. Let's not jinx it yet, though. And, most importantly, watch my ammo on this autocannon. Something was shooting at me. Oh, it was a helicopter or something. I think it was a helicopter anyway.
Destroyed.
Alright, what?
Acquired.
Oh god. That was probably what was hitting me, huh?
Splash target.
What are these random things shooting at me? Dang it, I don't like it.
Moving into formation.
Now, where to next? Do I circle around and go into the middle afterwards to be safer? I think I go around. Just to be safe. Because that's where I predict everything might activate once we get in the middle. And who knows from what direction. And then we'll do the north point and then go straight to the middle after that. And hopefully that'll be all that she wrote. But the Autocannon 5 is certainly satisfying. It sadly still has a scatter onto it, so it makes it really difficult to hit the same spot. So I still more prefer the regular autocannon shot. for that reason alone. Oh, there's something here. So far, we look like we're in the clear still. Oh, this might be a jump. I don't think I want to jump, so time to turn, I guess. Oh, helicopters are taking off, so let's wait for them to come to us.
Acquired.
They are coming to me, right? They know we're here. We killed enough of them already.
New target.
Yeah, there's even a rifleman there for us to shoot at.
Target destroyed.
Oh, well, we anchored them now.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I just hope you're shooting at something that's not scary, because there's a lot of visual clutter going right by me.
Target acquired.
Oh god, 2 riflemen, so we're gonna have to kill that quickly.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Kill that, and I'll kill the light armor for you. Good god, I think we just anchored the hornet's nest.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I'll try and... Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Oh, I just hit a friendly, dang it.
Target destroyed.
I think I did anyway, I don't know.
Target destroyed.
This is the situation I was kind of afraid of, and my Orion's taking a beating.
Target destroyed.
Alright, Orion, get moving. Don't worry, we can replace that. Just stay alive, buddy.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Good lord.
Destroyed.
That's a lot of targets that we just clobbered. Yeah, he's about to lose all his weaponry there, but at least he keeps autocannon 10, which isn't terrible. Oh, and I may have inadvertently just told him to go where there's more targets to try and kill him. That was a brilliant idea by me, wasn't it? Because, yeah, there goes his other laser.
On the move.
We're coming, bud. We're coming.
Ripped apart over here. Target destroyed.
Jeez. I really did abandon him to get killed, didn't I?
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright. Dobbins, you get to safety.
Target destroyed.
I saw I told you to get to safety, Dobbins.
Repositioning.
Acquired.
Black target.
No. Get the Battlemaster and everyone else on this quick draw. Especially since it's not much of a long-range fighter. Although I say that, my Battlemaster is currently in range with it.
New target
You're still armored at least, so that's good. And that's almost gone.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Tango down.
Good, now let's kill this objective. And hopefully that will be it. Outside whatever's on the next base, I'm hoping, because that was brutal.
Target is down.
Target acquired.
Oh, where is it?
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Now, is this the structure I need to kill? Because for some reason it won't let me target it. And I don't know why. Well, they're shooting at us, so it's clearly got to be the target. Okay, there we go.
Target down.
I just don't know why it wasn't letting me target it before, but okay. Now,
Target acquired.
you could deal with that turret, right?
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, I thought so. Igors.
Target destroyed.
Perfect. Awesome, took care of Igors really easily.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Now,
Target destroyed.
where's the structure? Oh, that's the middle point we had to go to, so. Might as well clear out while we're here.
Target eliminated.
And hope nothing tries to screw us over.
Scratch that target off the list.
Forming on you.
I hope they're not getting killed by something. You lost an arm, sadly, but I kind of
Your target, Commander.
admitted defeat on it. Oh god. This is not pretty. Where the hell you guys come from?
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Target.
Enemy destroyed.
Target
Wilco, focusing fire.
No. Senshin, stay alive, buddy. Actually, get the cover.
Moving to requested.
Up, I jammed it. If you can't see my legs, you can't hit my legs. That's my strategy here.
Grid location. Tango down.
Hopefully that's the last of the mechs we have to deal with.
Target acquired.
I was not expecting to be rushing at us from around the corner. Good God. So hopefully that is it.
Holding at your waypoint. Tango down.
Oh, they just destroyed it for me. Okay, that was convenient.
Good work. The munition stores have all been destroyed. Let's get you out of there, boss.
Alright, we're finally done. Good God. These raids are still ridiculous despite my cautious nature approaching it. Oh. Don't destroy my leg, please. That would not be very nice. I spent all this time and effort to keep my mech intact. The last thing you could do is actually give me a hefty repair bill.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Everyone took a lot of damage, besides the awesome. What a surprise. It's working out well, isn't it? Although if there's no one else to take the damage for it, then the awesome can't really be safe in the back, can it now? Alright, that's 2 missions done at least. And we'll have to see how bad the repairs are. Since again, I did lose lasers and SRMs on the Orion. But that's kind of to be expected with weaponry on the arm, I suppose. Come on, don't leave us in suspense. People want to know the results of see the fruits of our labor. There we are. Not enough salvage for either of these mechs because I would have really liked the Black Knight, but I can get the PPC. Large lasers are never a bad thing. What's the best share cost though? Autocannon 5, which I think I'm okay with not grabbing. Machine gun 3. Actually, I think I want to grab the 2 large lasers here. For our Battlemaster and anyone else that might use them. Like my Marauder. Yeah, expensive costs there. 1.2 mil. And almost all that was on the weaponry that we lost. I can live with that. It doesn't look like anything else significant was lost. I'm hoping anyway. Alright, so we're not done yet, I assume. Oh. I'm trying to remember. What did I come over here for then? Lyrian Independence Part 2. I figured we'd be at Part 3 right now, dang it. I'm confused what's going on now. What was the mission I just did in that case? If this is part 2 that we're getting now. Despite our best efforts, our cause appears lost. However, you have kneeled under the boot of the Ark. However, we have kneeled under the boot of the Archon for centuries. We know patience, and the future may yet see a truly free sky. For now, though, you must hold the line so that the vital remnants of our forces can retreat and disappear back into the woodwork, ready to rise again when the time is right. Support us in our darkest hour, and you will see your promised reward. Only thing is, I already know what these 2 question marks are, dang it. You showed them to me. It's not much of a surprise anymore, is it? So we have a war zone here, and I don't think I have enough mechs to warrant doing that now, do I? Not quite. So let's head on over here. Ooh, rare components, so a lot of rare goods I want to see about. So let's have a look over here. It's only 7 extra days, I suppose. And then we'll make our way back and help these guys with their demolition, or war zone. Although, what kind of rare weapon would I like? Of course, any high tier stuff might be ideal, if that counts as a rare weapon. It's probably not, though. ERPPC, a Stalker, and LRM-15, a rare LRM-15. Why is this rare? If it was Artemis... Oh, it's tier 4, that's why. I'm tempted. ERPPC tier 4, that's amazing to save up on at some point. Because this... You can't ask for much better than this. The extended range PPC is a lot more hotter, generates a lot more heat than a regular PPC, though, is the main catch. But I cannot say no to that. And a tier 4 autocannon 20, and a couple of autocannon 10 tier 3s, so they are burst fire though, so I'm not the most excited about them. But hopefully my AI pilots can make good use of them. I don't think that's too bad of a find. Just gotta be careful not to burn all my money though, because that can be really easy to do when we're looking at exotic and rare goods. And actually, let me just see, is anything broken that I need to concern myself with? It might be good to check this and actually do the repairs properly, with that said. Because I have been known to mess it up a couple times before. But ultimately, I liked how that Warhammer worked. It was a little too heat efficient, maybe, since I never had a risk of overheating, but it worked out well. I look forward to maybe playing with it some more in the future. Now, let's get the rest of these mechs figured out and all sorted, so we can carry on with our mech hunting days. And okay, no components lost. I just gotta make it a habit so that way I don't miss out on anything, or at least make sure these things are fully operational. And Orion only lost the weaponry, so that's fine. I'm not gonna put tier 4 on you just yet, that would seem like a terrible idea. But I'll continue throwing on tier 3s while I can keep getting them. And these are small slots, okay. So I could throw some SRM4s. Do I throw in the tier 3 SRM4s here? I think I will. I'll give them a chance. Probably a terrible idea. Oh yeah, and this is what I need to remember to armor, dang it. I almost forgot about it again. That could have cost us valuable time. And there's a Stalker for sale. Ooh, and a King Crab. We don't have the money for it, but it's tempting. 2 autocannon 20s on arm, though? You know how that's gonna go. This thing's gonna lose those incredibly quickly if I'm not careful. But it's still fun. I would love to play with it at some point. Now, what do we get in this system, with that said? What are the rare weaponry? Come on, show us something good. I want something. Ooh, there's Artemis. A tag. I don't think I'm ever going to use the tag, sadly, because It's a target acquisition system for missiles. And I don't trust my AI to even make use of missiles, but I do believe they will use the tag. Probably not consistently though, but they will use them. Which might be helpful if I ever get a missile mech I'm considering. Ooh, LRM-20 with Artemis, that sounds nice. If I ever get like an Atlas or something with an LRM-20, that might be worth it. But that's $2 million alone. That's too pricey. Too damn pricey. And do I want extra large laser with that said? I wouldn't mind extra tier 2 PPC with that said, but let's grab the tier 3 lasers. Since I have a couple battle masters that could use replacements. Alright. With that said, let's head on over to maybe the grand finale. That's part 2 of for some reason our third mission for this campaign or this special operation. I don't know what to make of this, if I were to be serious. Either way, so only mission here. It's in our difficulty 70 mission. And since it's a war zone, I could maybe get away with less insurance. Since I'll be hanging back a lot more. Do I even need as much salvage? Maybe I just want money. I think this will do. Because I barely can even afford a medium mech with these kind of salvage shares, so this might be better. Now, do I want to switch out my crew at all? Oh, over tonnage, so I gotta keep that in mind, I suppose. Which is an easy fix. Nope. I thought I checked all this, damn you. Now it's telling me that a heatsink is destroyed. Ah, god damn it. After all this, it's telling me I still need to repair the cursed thing. Alright, where was this missing heatsink? God damn it. Ah, well, it's cheap enough I'm not too worried about it, but dang. Dang it. This was the entire point of why I was doing that. Trying to be consistent and not have to screw it up, damn it. And we screwed it up anyway. By some miracle, we still succeeded in doing the... let's just get this mission over with, dang it. Is everything all prepared? I think we are. We have the Awesome out. We have the Dragon. I'm tempted to have someone take the Marauder, but I would have to downgrade the Battle Master for that, and I'm not inclined to do that just yet. If I were to be honest. So with that said, just gotta wait for it to load, and again, do I want to swap out any of these pilots? Because I wouldn't mind putting Freeman over here, but you have a lot of skills that still need leveling up anyway. And Shenzhen's doing pretty good, it looks like, with this mech. Still gotta give him something with ballistic skills, so that way he can increase that a bit, but he's doing well. Oh, and that's one thing I've been doing a terrible job on, was checking the barracks, haven't I? Since trying to find higher skill pilots is going to be pretty good for me. Since so far I have, what, 4 pilots that are above 40 in their max skill. We have Freeman here, we have Shenzhen. Let's see, we got Dobbins. And then we got Braden here. And then these other 3, sadly, since I can't make them any other Since I can't make them better in AR way, I'm going to have to be forced to retire them at some point. The one thing I don't like about this, you don't get attached to your pilots as they level up, since there's this artificial cap to them. Or rather, well, it's not really artificial, I suppose, but it's a cap.
Struggling for independence have lost their fight. Now they can only hope to salvage what they can. They're attempting to evac this system, but will require some help holding off incoming troops.
Oops. I forgot I wasn't using the Marauder. Now, where can we go? Because those are probably hostile targets right there. Oh, there's already company. So this is not one where I could conveniently just position myself. Alright, let's kill these helicopters already. Get me in firing range already, dang it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
3 light mechs, we'll deal with them in a moment. Nope, one of them's an urban mech. That I have to take seriously.
Target acquired.
There, that hit you hard, didn't it?
Eliminated.
He was an aggressive fella, trying to run me down. Joke's on him, I got a bigger gun.
Heat critical.
Kill this thing quickly, though. Before it does too much damage.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
There goes basically all his weaponry.
Enemy destroyed.
And kill his support.
New target acquired.
And hopefully we didn't activate this war zone too soon. Because now where can I go? That would be pretty good. In preparation for this. I'm almost inclined to stay over here a little bit. If the Awesome could get up there, that's a good firing angle.
To location.
It's just a question if they can stay there.
Moving.
Battlemaster can use the slope to protect for anything that might get close.
On the move.
Or at least wait in position.
Moving to requested.
Okay, I'm waiting for the Awesome to move.
Holding at your waypoint. Holding at location.
I think he's bugging out. I think he's bugging out, I don't know. Where are you going? Okay, I think he's cooperating. We're watching him very intently to see if he knows how move orders work.
On the move.
He does not know how move orders work. Not yet. Maybe he can hit someone up there though, that'll help. That'll help a ton if you can hit something. I guess it's good enough. I'm hoping it's good enough. Because we don't really have a lot of cover otherwise. We can run into the base and use the walls as a little bit of cover though, worst case. But I'm liking how this Cyclops is performing though. And that Autocannon 20 feels so satisfying when you can hit with it. I like it. And it's not as much of a liability as the Victor
Presence, Commander. I'm seeing
because of it
multiple
being
turrets
attached to the
on
arm.
converging on your current position.
Harasser over there. Blackjack over there. Now, hopefully you could take shots at the Blackjack for me there. There was a reason I had you up there. And so far, you're not up there because of the one little tank hiding the back. Damn you, having to move at the last second. That was a good hit. It didn't make him happy, but it was a good hit. Oh. I don't know why no one was shooting at you, but okay. Now that I hit the center torso, maybe I'll get them to shoot at. Didn't quite hit the center torso as I would have liked. Almost there. Perfect.
Target acquired. Incoming missile. Destroyed.
It's already too late, buddy. Oh. Assassin. Center torso. Solid hit.
Target destroyed.
Mech died in one full salvo of weapon fire. I love it.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Oh, I saw a shadow. Oh, oh God. This is uncomfortable. How are you guys doing?
New target acquired.
Alright guys, help me with this Centurion quickly. Ideally without me accidentally hitting you. Ooh, did I actually hit him in the HUD? Unfortunately, I think I may have hit him in the HUD. And I say unfortunate because I'm probably not going to hit it again.
Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Tango down.
Rifleman,
Coordinating
You are going down next, but let's take out some of his friends. Keep bringing the hurt.
System offline.
Yeah, maybe I need a little more heat sink here. Or maybe I'm underestimating the... I probably think the Autocannon 20 generates a lot less heat than it's probably generating more heat than I think is what I'm trying to say.
Destroyed.
There, he's down.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Where's the next... I heard the dropship. Where is it? Okay, there it is.
Moving to grid.
That gives us plenty of time to shoot at them at least.
Target
This time it's a
acquired.
full lance of them. A lot of light mechs, so they're not scary, but I'm sure as hell gonna have a hard time hitting them.
Holding a designated position.
Dang you and your juking and jiving.
Acquired.
You're making it really difficult for me to hit you. Ah, that probably just barely missed.
Focus engagement on lead targets.
There, that hit him hard. Blew off the arm and then some.
Target acquired.
Copy. Large target identified.
Yep, let's kill this bugger quick.
New target acquired.
Actually, yeah. Let's try and kill it quick, because Battlemaster's taking a beating.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
I got your back. I got your back, buddy. I'll take the hits. Although I just realized how much damage I'm taking. Quick, evasive maneuvers. Use my rear armor. Oh, what happened to the quick draw? Did we kill it? Okay, it's dead. I just didn't hear an indication that it died.
The perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
Target acquired.
And our full lance there.
Nav points received. Let's move.
And yet again, the Awesome's taking no damage, but it's probably because it's hanging behind everything.
Weapons hold.
Nope, that's not what I want.
It's free.
I should consider letting the Awesome go up front, though. They take a little bit of the flak.
Target acquired.
How are we looking, though? Armor good there.
At your waypoint.
Armor definitely good there, and armor good there.
On location, Commander.
Yeah, let's try and hit this bugger. Nope, didn't get it there. And we still have about 10 more to kill.
Target acquired.
Come on, give us the commando. And don't fall off the ledge, that might not help me. Did I hit it? Yeah, I hit it. Just hard to tell from all the visual clutter. That time I missed, though.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Focus target updated.
And what is that, another quick draw? Yeah. Kill this thing quickly. Clean kill.
System offline.
And then I power down. That it was going great until it stopped going great.
Tango eliminated.
I'm still armored though.
Kill, Commander. It's going quick.
It's sadly gonna explode, so that's not much for salvage. But a nice clean kill on a quick draw, I like it. Come on, Locust. We got one more wave after this.
Heavy hit. But lost the component.
Oops.
System
What did I accident?
offline.
Did I accidentally fire my autocannon? I think I accidentally fired my autocannon.
They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
This is the last wave. How's the Battlemaster looking? It's looking really worse for wear, especially the HUD.
Away.
That HUD is asking for my pilot to get killed.
Holding at that point. Target destroyed.
Oh, we got Orions. We got company. I can actually aim it properly, though. Just hit with autocannon 20s all day. That'd be a great way to kill it. If I can keep hitting it.
Lens target received.
I would love to hit you in the rear, but... that was... Let's stop. Let's kill these things now. Because they're after my battle master, aren't they, right now? Nope, they're actually damaging the Awesome now.
Component lost. Need defensive support.
Shensen. Okay, you lost both your arms, you're about to lose your leg.
New target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Let me actually hit this target properly, because my autocannon 20s are going really wide.
Offline.
Yeah, I gotta stop firing with everything. I should be fine just firing autocannon 20 for most of this. There, that shut him up.
Target destroyed.
Target.
Oh, the Sakana's still alive. I thought he was dead for some reason. Now he's in a terrible spot. Poor thing. Isn't he cute? Now, can I actually hit him? I'm trying to. I want to hit your HUD, you cursed thing. Cooperate. Thank you. I just don't want to fall off the ledge. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. The only thing is this is probably doing more damage to me than I am doing to it because of this hitbox. It's getting a little silly, isn't it? Just die already. I'm not even hitting its HUD. That's how badly I'm aiming at this thing. Oh, it's trying to kill my arm right now.
Target destroyed.
I've received
Alright, let's get out of here then.
supporters are now in orbit and out of danger. Good work, Commander.
Let's get out of here. This was a good run. I like the sync anyway. The Awesome took heavy amounts of damage in that last wave though. Oh crap. Just run now.
We're on your target, Commander. Copy target ID.
Okay, when you said copy target and all that, I was worried you were shooting.
Target acquired.
On the move.
Okay, I was giving you the wrong word, dang it. I was wondering what the hell's going on. Just don't die on me, Dobbins. Which you're in the dragon right now and you're currently dying. That's the problem. I was accidentally telling you to go after the target as opposed to run the hell away. We live. We survive. It's still a big success, but a costly one.
Commander.
Despite what I saw there at first being in a war zone. Oh well. Let's see if we can get anything good out of this. Since sadly we're just getting a fire start for this mission, I believe. Which isn't nearly as fancy as a Griffin. And since that the rebellion technically lost, I probably should have joined Steiner to help deal with the rebellion, because at least that way I get a better payday, or at least a bigger mech. If I knew this was a losing war, at the very least. At least it's no skin off my back. I'm protected by the mercenary board, so Steiner's not going to do much about it. Unless I'm the adversary in the next mission that I'm contracted for. I can get an assassin. I really like this. Anything worth grabbing though? Not really, it's all small stuff. So we'll grab the assassin to make my make me feel a little bit better. And we can grab a single laser. Not much else, sadly. But that assassin is a good payday. $500,000. So yeah. Even Awesome took a lot of damage there. Which is surprising. because I think it was in good shape until that final wave, which is why I'm so shocked. The Free Sky Movement thanks you, the Free Sky Movement thanks you for restoring peace to the Isle of Skye, and is covering your contract payment in full. So we get 2 mechs to sell. So I like to think that was still pretty good. Let's just sell this stuff quickly. Oh wait, I want to go inventory. And they're all in cold storage, I believe. Yep, we have a fire starter and the assassin. Easy 3 mil there, on top of whatever we got for salvage. Alright. So we're all done there. We're relatively close to the next campaign mission, so I think we'll tackle that next episode. I'm just wondering, there's no other industrial zone nearby. Does not look like it. So we'll go back, we'll set up the repairs, and then we'll progress further. Because who knows, these campaign missions might start rapid firing on me. I want to believe at least. Since again, the reputation maxes out at 15, and I don't even think you need to get at 15 because I believe the max, I think it's just mythical, I think that ranking's called, which I think has no bearing towards what you need for a story. So it's possible we may get another story mission after this one coming up. So I'm looking forward to it. And with that said, pilots, 50 skill pilot, you sound amazing. I seriously want to get you, because why the hell not is the honest question. Although I kind of would like your shielding, heat management, all that to be higher skilled, because at least that way I can focus you to either be in the awesome or some other mech based on what your weapon skills were bad with. Oh well, welcome to the crew. Oops, sorry, I had to cut you off there. Now who do we cut off? Probably Shipman. I'm sorry, Shipman. You will be missed, but I wish you luck in your future endeavors. Yeah, jeez. I just tell it to repair there, and of course, that's why I need to make that a habit, because apparently there was a heatsink destroyed. That is unfortunate. Actually, I can cancel that easily enough. So I'm not too worried. Quite a bit of repairs here, though. Now, where's my large laser? 2 heat sinks and a large lasers, I believe, what I had on here. Although with that said, I should probably just put them in the center torso and HUD. That way it's less repair bill that way. Alright. At least they'll make it a little bit cheaper that way, I want to believe. And you're missing a bunch of components and ammo. Actually, I could be getting this all sorted out out of the recording, but either way, I think I'm done with this for now, and I am looking forward to tackling the next part of the story. Is there anything else I would like to do? Well, before I forget, cancel the repair work on our awesome. Because a dang heatsink is in the way. The one dang heatsink causing me grief. Although we haven't had much luck getting another double heatsinks anywhere, so that's unfortunate. And apparently I need to buy more single heatsinks because we're getting really low on that. I'll worry about that later though. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I actually had fun with that Marauder. I don't know what kind of damage it was doing, especially with the scatter on the Ultra Autocannon, but it's a nice exotic weapon to enjoy, and it felt kind of nice. I will see you next time.